Hi guys, it's Sabrina here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to recreate my version of a Slavic girl makeup. This is a little warmer than what it should be in my opinion. I think a Slavic girl makeup is supposed to be more on the cooler side. But because of my hair color, my all look, I just want it to be a little warmer because it kind of matches my skin tone right now and my hair color. So let's begin. Okay, so I will do all faces, so I'm not going to skip steps so that you guys see each step. And by the way, I am a little sick, so if you guys are bothered by that, I really apologize because I would be bothered by the sound of it. Using these two for primers, which is the water powder serum and the balm, and this from Dennis Myricks. I love this stuff. I know many people criticize it. I don't think it has like excellent reviews, but they're not terrible. I do feel it does create like a canvas on the face that's, I'm not saying poreless, but it gives the impression of a smoother skin. And you know what I'm noticing it that by the end of the day, my pores are not just screaming. I would say that that's where the primer kind of shows its efficacy, because honestly, the other primers I've used, they tend to be very effective. Initially, you kind of don't see the pores; they're very minimized. But by the end of the day, they're showing up and shining, and it's just that means it didn't work. It has to last. It has to be filled, you know, for long term, for the whole day. Otherwise, it makes no sense. And so, like I said, it helps the longevity of the makeup, and also it does create this porcelain look to the skin, which I really enjoy. And it is something that it's visible once you have makeup on, not necessarily visible, without anything on it, at least initially. I'm going to be using the Forever Glow Star Filter on the parameters of my face, so on the sides. And it's just to create a little glow. See? So basically the way I imagine a Slavic Girl makeup is full glam, really. But more highlighting, more bronzing, more contour, and eyeliner. The Prisma Libre Skin Caring Corrector, that's excellent for highlighting. I use it just under my eyes right now. I really hope you guys don't hear any background sounds because my husband is watching something and I think I can hear it. That would be awful. Okay. I'll be using the Dior contour stick, and I'll be using it here, 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 here. I'm not using it on the forehead because, I have the bangs. What am I contouring for? I'm blending it with my fingers. Okay, now I think I wanted to curve the cheeks a little bit more going down. Let's see if I can adjust this. Just hold on. I wanted to do a much greater contour than I normally would. Oh, and I forgot this. I don't know. I'm forgetting my contour, guys. I'm forgetting spots. Anyway, I'll do that. Because my features are very rounded. Everything is rounded. My nose, my face. I think this one came out nice. This side better. But what I can tell about Slavic girls is usually they're very linear. They're very linear, very square. I don't want to say square, but they're very big in cheekbones. The cheekbones, they're huge. Beautiful, but big. You know, you can, they're very snatched. Naturally, by the way. Then I know that they do, everyone does whatever, but normally them. Okay, oh my god, I look already contoured, that's good. But my nose, I gotta fix that thing. It's time for concealer. I'm using the NARS concealer. I don't have much to conceal here, honestly. I'll be using a brush for this. Out powder contour, and then I'll be using the bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury, which is my favorite. So I'll be doing this first to, you know, to highlight the contour itself. It's this part that it's very important for me because my face is rounded, but at the same time I don't want to manipulate my face too much, because you know I was born with the way I am, and that's it. Just work with what you have. And then I'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Okay. I'll be using this brush over here. Okay. That's really what makes this look very warm tone. It's the bronzer. It's the bronzer. I'm going all in, honestly, because that's kind of what I had in mind. Okay, perfect. These two over here from Scott Barnes. I'll be starting with the lighter one as a base. Now I forgot the cream highlighter. Honestly, I'm starting to think that that one will be perfect at the end. It's good on top of powders, so I prefer to do it in the end. Okay, and then we'll go with this, and this one is strong, so yeah. But it's amazing. Okay. I will leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. And I'm going strong even though, you know, it's on camera. It's not picking up too much, but in person, it's a lot. I'm going to use this Young Beauty powder. I'm using this side of the brush. It's primarily under the eyes. Okay. We're pretty much done with the face. Then let's go to the eyes, which is the main. Oh, actually, no. Let's go to brows. I'm gonna get rid of brows first. This is Victoria Beckham. You know, Very easy. And by the way, I like skinny brows. When I do very thick brows, honestly, I look like a monkey. I'm sorry to say, I look like a monkey. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it on me. I have, this one it's my favorite. This one's a little, see, this is the way I want it to look, but this one's a little thicker, and I don't like it. I would say because I have wooded eyes, I don't know why, it just, I want the eyebrows out of the way. With this one and this shade over here, because I want it to be more on the warmer side, as I said. So we're gonna start with a little mix over here. I wanna go here. I want a little bronze, that's all. Okay, so now from Victoria Beckham, the two highlighters. And we're going to kind of go on the outer corner, inner corner with the bronze. Right? And I'm going for something simple. Okay. And then we're going to go with the actual highlighting shade in the center. Now, I'm telling you now, if you have oily lids, get a primer, because this thing is gonna melt off your eye. I don't have that problem. But gosh, don't do that. It's going to ruin the whole look. Okay, and I'm gonna go over, because these creams are very versatile and they go very well with powder. So I'm gonna do that. Actually, I know I forgot to do here. Yeah, they are perfect because you can use them on top of powder without being patchy at all. You know, you don't even have to blend it too much because it kind of blends on its own. Be using Victoria Beckham's eyeliner pencil, and we're going down, right? We're going up. Here we are. So we're gonna do an eyeliner out. I went a little strong underneath. I really did. I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm using this shade, the black. Okay, so we're doing that. Okay, so I did a little bit of mess. Pulling down the wing. Okay. Now, I do have a slight problem on my eyes. My eyes are kind of different, the space in between my eye and the nose looks a little, it's different. It's not the same. So this inner corner always looks different from this side. Like I have to do it differently. So anyway, that is the idea. You have to do, so basically the idea is to do a liner that starts from the inner corner and kind of wings out. And this is not really a cat eye. This is more like a bird. At least for me, for my eye. And I cannot do a cat eye. Now I wanted to go over this section over here with the eyeliner. So I'll be using this. Just to mark it stronger. Okay. That's it. Oh my god, that was a lot of work. It was supposed to be easy. I'm sorry, guys. I made it a little bit more complicated because I messed up the bottom and it kind of messed up everything. But anyway, that's the idea. So at this point, we have the mascara, which is from Miss Auda, which is amazing. I'm trying to go faster. I'm concentrating on the outer part. I've used this pencil before one of my looks, so okay. Then for the inside of the lip, I'll be using the Coffee Bean by, is it Coffee Bean? Coffee Bean by Revlon. And I'll be retouching with the pencil here. I just want to make the lips more juicy. Okay. And then after that, I normally use these two setting sprays. I do use the Fix It Matte and I use the Cash Beauty Setting Face Mist. So those are the two that I use. Actually, you know, I did forget a little bit of the powder eyeliner. This palette, which is this one. I forgot about it. Honestly, I don't wear a lot of highlighter. I really don't. But for this look, I guess we can. It was a little bit all over the place because there was a lot of steps and I'm not used to it. And I'm sick, so my brain is like, it's not even, I don't know where it is. Okay, so this is the look, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of long. This type of wing is actually not an easy thing to do. This is my version of the Slavic Girl Makeup. Um, and this is more on the warmer side. So really what I feel identifies Slavic Girl Makeup is this eyeliner, in my opinion, because I truly believe that this is the most unapproachable type of makeup. So basically, it makes me, in my opinion, unapproachable. It's not a type of makeup you can use for any setting. Some people can pull it off. I mean, I wore this even at work, but in my opinion, for some environments, some type of working environments, I don't think it's appropriate because, again, it is very unapproachable, and some working environments require, being approachable. And that's why I identified this with a Slavic girl makeup, like the trend of a Slavic girl, because I do believe that Slavic girls, by stereotype and because of their beauty, they're known for their beauty and their features. Um, they appear as unapproachable, unreachable, because of their appearance. And so this makeup to me reflects that uniqueness, and also being unapproachable, because just a perception thing, has no really meaning to it. It's just the way you're perceiving things. So that is my version. This is more on the warmer side, but of course it's not completely warm, because I think the eyeliner and also the lip does bring it to a more cool tone. But definitely there could be a more cool tone version of this makeup if you guys enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments. This video was lengthier than time, and I apologize for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.